U.S. Farm Report is brought to you by your Case IH dealers. Hello again and welcome to U.S. Farm Report. I'm Orian Samualson, and yes, it's our annual Tuxedo show because last Saturday night we were in Bismark, North Dakota, where the nation's 4 outstanding young farmers were named. We're going to meet them during the next 30 minutes. We'll talk to some former outstanding young farmers. Keith Bjorky, now head of ASCS. He'll give you some valuable information for farm program sign-up, so stay with us for that and more after this from your Case IH dealer. It was a gala event last Saturday night in Bismark, North Dakota, where former state and national outstanding young farmers came together to honor this year's crop of 31 state outstanding young farmers. It was an evening of fellowship and reacquaintance and new friends. It was an evening of beautiful music thanks to the Bismark Public Schools and their very talented young people with the string music that everyone enjoyed. And then the moment when we honored from the 31 the nation's 4 outstanding young farmers for 1991. Let's meet them now. From Illinois, Stephen Hess and his wife Phyllis from Bushnell. Congratulations to both of you, and an exciting moment as you walked up to the stage to receive the $1,000 check and all of the other awards that go with it. Steve, let's begin by finding out about your farm in Bushnell, Illinois. How long have you been farming, and what kind of farming do you do there?
Our farm is located in west central Illinois. We have a diversified grain farm. We raise corn, soybeans, some wheat, and some hay. And we also have a dairy herd. We milk about 40 head of cows.
That's kind of unusual in your part of Illinois. Has dairying been a part of the farm for a long time?
Yes, I'm the 3rd generation now to milk our cows. We have some registered Guernseys that have been in the family for 3 generations, and also some great Holsteins.
So you know them all by name?
Yes, we do.
As you look back over the past few years and talk to folks here from California and other places without rain, what's been your situation?
Well, for 3 years prior to this past year, we had droughts too, and we were certainly blessed this past year. We had the best corn yields we've ever raised in 1990, but the 3 previous years were pretty tough ones.
Well, let's talk to Phyllis for a moment. First of all, let's find out about family. Children?
We have 3. Our oldest is Marcus, he's 12, and Stephanie's 10, and Lindsay's 7.
I know that being parents and operating a farm is a full-time job, but do you get involved in activities off the farm in the community?
Yes, we really do. We're members of the Chicoro Community Church, which is a little country church, and we're active in Farm Bureau and Home Extension, and the kids play basketball and baseball in the summer and 4-H, and there's just always a lot of activity around.
Would you trade life on the farm for any other kind of life, Phyllis?
Definitely not.
Well, that's one of the reasons the 2 of you are being honored here in Bismarck. Congratulations to Stephen and Phyllis Hess of Bushnell, Illinois, outstanding young farmers for 1991. The next couple to move to the stage to receive the $1,000 check and to receive all of the other awards, Joe and Debbie Thimm from Beatice, Nebraska. Congratulations to both of you. And Joe, let's find out where you farm in Nebraska, what kind of farming you do there.
Beatice, Nebraska. We have a 300 sow farrow to finish hog operation, and we also have a certified seed operation where we raise a lot of our crops and process and sell them for seed to customers.
How many years have you been running the farm on your own?
Since 1975.
You've gone through some tough times then, but you've managed to survive. What about moisture for you? Are you an irrigated country or are you dry land?
Our ground is dry land. Mm-hmm.
And over the last 2 or 3 years, pretty good crops?
We've been a little short on moisture in some areas. Last year was pretty good, so I guess that's average for Nebraska.
Debbie, what about family?
We have 3 children. We have a daughter, Michelle, 7, daughter, Ashley, 5, and a son, Jared, 2.
Are they in the business of farming yet, or do you think they're going to look at farming a little bit?
Definitely. They love to be by their father's side.
What about other activities besides the full-time job of farming and parenting?
We're actively involved in our church with the youth and with young couples groups. I'm involved in a mother-to-mother, which works with mothers, disadvantaged young mothers. Also, we're involved in 4-H and school and any other type of activities that any typical farm wife would be involved in.
Enough to keep you busy.
That's correct.
Would you trade life on the farm for any other?
It's great.
No.
It's the best.
could. Well, keep doing what you're doing. And again, congratulations to Joe and Debbie Thimm from Beatice, Nebraska, another of our outstanding young farmers. For the 14th time in the history of the Outstanding Young Farmer Awards program, the state winner from North Dakota becomes one of the 4 national winners. And our congratulations to Brian and Julie Vculek of Crete, North Dakota. You folks have a tremendous tradition up here, don't you, Brian?
Yes, we do, Orian.
And that puts a lot of pressure on the state winner, though, every year, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
You have a lot to live up to, but let's find out what you're doing to live up to it. Tell us where you farm and what you farm.
We farm in southeastern North Dakota. We farm kidney beans, corn, irrigated potatoes, wheat, sunflowers, pinto beans, and a third of our farm is irrigated. We also have a family-owned unit train loading elevator that ships a lot of corn to the West Coast and wheat to the Twin Cities.
My golly, that is a multiple operation. How many acres is involved?
Our share is about 5,300.
And does this put you in the Red River Valley of the North?
No, we're a little bit too far west for that.
Okay. What's farming been like? We keep hearing about drought in North Dakota. Has it been tough?
1988 was very dry in our part of the state, but since 1988, other parts of North Dakota have suffered more than my area.
Well, it sounds like you're doing okay now, and we hope it continues. Let's talk to Julie for a moment. Children?
Yes, we have one son, Cole. He's 15 months old.
Has he joined 4-H yet?
No, he hasn't.
Probably will, though.
His dad will get him in it.
What about activities away from the farm? Do you get involved in other things?
Brian is involved in a lot of farm organizations, and I guess being from a small community, we have to come up with a lot of entertainment. There's a lot of young farm couples, and we get together with them and do a lot of fun things.
And how involved are you in this multiple farming operation?
I do most of the farm books.
That's got to be a full-time job.
It's 4 days a week.
Are we computerized?
Yes, we are.
All right. One of the changes we've seen in agriculture. Well, congratulations to North Dakota's 14th National Outstanding Young Farmer, Brian and Julie Vculek. And finally, the 4th National Outstanding Young Farmer, surprised at the announcement, going up to receive the awards from Wisconsin, Jeff Meulemans and his wife, Carol. Congratulations to both of you. And let's find out about the farming operation, Jeff. What part of Wisconsin and what kind of farming?
We're up about 20 miles south of Green Bay in Brown County. We have a registered Holstein operation. We milk 65 cows with 160 total head. We own 245 acres, and we assist my father-in-law, Carol's dad, in the operation, a little bit of his farm, and help him out. Our herd production right now is around 21,300 on milk. We got a nice increase the last couple of years with the implementation of the TMR system. We do a limited amount of embryo transfer work, not as extensive as some of the farms in our area, but it's a nice extra income, and we also merchandise a fair amount of bulls. We raise all our bull calves for breeding age bulls.
Really? How long have you been farming?
Carol and myself have been on the farm that we're on all my life. I was born there. So in '79, Carol and myself bought the farm from my parents, and we've been going ever since.
Ever since. And not only farming,